How did Bigger Pockets come about? What did that look
Yeah.
like?
Yeah. So Bigger Pockets started years earlier. Remember earlier I said, my dad thought I was kind of crazy for going into real estate. I remember the words he said. He said, "What are you going to do if tenants don't pay rent? Like if you don't have a job and tenants don't pay rent, you're going to not have any money to pay the bills." And I'm like, "Oh, you're right. Oh, Trump card. Oh man, I'm done." So I go to the internet and I'm like type into like Google or Dogpile or whatever the search engine one was at the time, Alta Vista maybe. And I'm like, what to do when tenants don't pay rent? And this little forum out there comes up called Bigger Pockets. And there was a small little site, really super ugly, of just people talking about real estate in a forum, just talking to each other. And the forum topic was what to do when tenants don't pay rent. And there was like this long like post all about what some landlord does when tenants don't pay rent. And like, it wasn't even the content of what he wrote there that mattered. What mattered was I saw that there were answers to the negativity that people have about almost anything in life, right? Like, especially real estate. I was like, yeah, like even people listening to the show right now are probably going, "Yeah, Brandon, but what about this?" Right? Everyone's got like a gotcha when it comes to real estate or when it comes to any business, right? But the truth is, like, the more you get into these industries, whatever it is, like, there's always answers to the gotchas. I've got them from, I'm like, yeah, well, Bitcoin is blah, blah, blah. And somebody who knows Bitcoin would look at me and go, yeah, and they'd give me a really good explanation. I'd be like, oh, you're right. Right. So anyway, it taught me that there are answers to the problems, and that it's still doable. So I was a Bigger Pockets member, just like a free member on the forum before it was a blog, long before it was a podcast, before it was anything. It was just a little forum. I was a member, one of the earliest members of that community. And so I just kind of use that. You can go back to my old forum posts. You can see like, "Hey guys, I'm thinking about buying a 24 unit. I got some couple from church wanting to sell to me. I don't know what I'm doing." Like, I'm asking all these the newbie questions. So the point is, I came from within the community. And then when I was sitting on that couch for a few months, bored to death, watching Law and Order every day, I decided, like, well, $3,000 a month is nice to pay my bills, but it's not really enough to go and, have a jet or travel the world or anything. Right. So I'm like, how do I make more money? So I remember like downloading a bunch of like ebooks online on like how to make money and how to make money online and how does, day trading work and all that stuff. And internet marketing just appealed to me. The idea of like making money on the internet and blogging and forums and like that whole world of internet marketing really appealed to me. So I started a little blog called Real Estate in Your 20s. It was just like, hey, this is how I in my 20s built up a small portfolio and got financial freedom. And I started writing blog posts. No idea what I was doing. Didn't know how to really write blog posts, anything like that. But to grow a blog back in the day, and maybe it's still true today, but not as much, you would go and post on other people's blogs. You would guest post, similar to the way that I go on your podcast today. And then some people might come and listen to my stuff because they heard me on your podcast. That's what you do in the blog world. So I went and posted, and I asked Josh Dorkin, who had founded this Bigger Pockets, if I could post on their blog. And so he let me. Once a week, I would post an article on his blog, and then some people would come back. Well, that led to me being Facebook friends with Josh, which led to one day him writing, "Hey, I'm looking for someone to help me edit blog posts. Anybody got free time that wants to make a little money?" And I'm like, "I'll do it. Like, I can edit blog posts." And the thing was not true at all. I was terrible at spelling and grammar and writing and all that. But he allowed me to come in and help him. And that's where Bigger Pockets started, like the next phase of BP, which was a few months later. Found that like me and Josh in the beginning there, we meshed so well. We were so excited about what we were doing. We were working 15, 16-hour days every day. Like, wow. Our wives were just thinking crazy because we were just so in love with what we were building. And we started the podcast then, and I remember our goal was to be within 2 years, I wanted to be in the top 100 of business podcasts. And the first day we were number 6, and we never in 9 years have never dropped below number 15 of the biggest business podcasts. For most of that time, we were number 2 or number 3. It was like Dave Ramsey, us. So that took off in a way that I could have never expected. And I watched and I kind of helped Bigger Pockets grow from, a one-man operation, Josh, to today. They're a multi-million dollar business that will be a billion-dollar business if they're not there already. And I got to be along for that entire ride, which was amazing.